All right,
Hey!
and we're back. Yay!
Jesus.
Part 2.
Clap. Yes.
All right, what were we talking about? We were talking about concerts we went to together.
Yeah,
or,
well,
the
it was a
ones that we
concert
went
we went
together?
to, not together, but we were at the same
basically.
I feel like we were there together.
Yes.
Yeah, we were basically there together. yeah.
Oh, you know what my fucking first one was? I don't think I even said it, but it was like my parents didn't go to fucking concerts, or they went, but I didn't go with them. You know,
Okay.
so it was the Sick and Twisted animation tour. It was Korn had just put out Issues, and they had just signed Stain, so it was the fucking Dysfunction album, just like amazing. Like I was fucking 15, I wore Jinkos. It was it was great.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that was the shit back in the day,
I
though.
loved it. I loved that first album, Dysfunction,
Yeah.
Stained, until he went like super alt-right, and then it was like, and country for some fucking reason. It's like, I'm not doing this anymore. We're going to break the cycle. I'm going to be racist.
Shit.
Awful.
I was too young for that. Like, and we talked about this just a second ago off the microphone.
Right.
Oh shit. I know. But you know, for me, like Stained and all that stuff, that's kind of because I was like
It's like your mom's music.
5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do. Yes.
You
I
know,
do.
so
Yeah,
calling
I'm
us old.
man.
Yeah,
I am.
yeah,
I hit 40
yeah.
this
So,
year.
so I kind of like rebelled against,
Fuck
and
Stained.
to bring it back. You were asking about the Allman Brothers tattoo.
Yeah.
So to bring it
vagina
back,
tattoo.
the vagina
It's a
tattoo.
vagina.
I rebelled against. It's like, hey, I'm gonna rebel against
Can you
you,
put it
guys
up?
by doing even
put it up
softer
in the camera
rock.
so I don't have to. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Yes.
oh shit, I
There it
banged
is.
against a mic stand. But you know, for me that like getting into like my grandparents'
Yeah.
music was like, this is the fucking shit.
Right.
You know, and so it was like you know, you know, my mom was like, you know, earlier me and Christian were riding around and we were listening to Metallica, and it was like, dude, my mom
That's
went
my
and saw
shit.
Metallica on like the Load Reload tour with COC
Yes,
Yeah.
the
as
worst
like the
tour.
opening act.
The worst. That's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst one.
Yeah, so but she loved it. You know what I mean?
COC might have been good.
Yeah. And so you know, it
I
was
liked
like,
Reload.
I like COC,
I like
dude.
Fire, man. Get the fuck outta
I
here,
think
man.
with it out context of actually living
Fuel is
through it.
pumping
That's the thing,
engines.
is when it
Dude,
came
that
out.
was the shit.
I
man.
love that. I still
It's
love
all
that
right.
goddamn song. But when
Yeah.
it came out, you don't get to love that song.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no. You like that?
With the benefit of
I think it's too.
retrospect, though, it's all right,
I think it's too much of a shock for people who were come. Like for me, the first Metallica I ever heard was the Black Album. I was 11 whenever that came
Right.
out, and that's like 1990.
Oh, the story for this is amazing because this is where we listen to like R&B.
No,
Like,
I've said this 1,000 times on here, but
know.
I literally had a Vanilla Ice CD.
That was it. Yeah.
Nice.
I went
He
over
goes
to
to
my
his
cousin's
cousin.
house. Yeah, I went
Yes.
over to my cousin's house, and he's a couple years older than me. And I was like, check out my CD, guys. They're like, that fucking sucks. They're like, listen to this. And they played fucking Holier Than Thou. And the dude sang it right in my face.
Of course
my
he
cousin's
did.
friend. I was
Right.
like,
Yeah,
God, that's so
man.
fucking hardcore. And that's what I want.
Just like throw
I
out.
like
threw
threw
out
that
all
shit
his fucking
away.
CDs.
I started playing guitar immediately. I
Right.
sold my Nintendo. I was like, went and bought a PV.
Dude, serious question. Did you give up on video games whenever guitar came into your life?
Yeah,
No.
for sure.
Dude, I did.
I did.
No.
Yeah,
Still playing.
100%. Did you kept it rolling, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
You too,
I like
Christian.
video games.
Nah, me and my wife heavy play
Right.
Nintendo
I love
Switch
video-
all the time.
Dude.
I love
Yeah,
video games.
Smash
Fuck outta here.
Bros.
Right.
Fucking
I don't do
Mario.
too much Nintendo anymore because they just like.
I like the Nintendo.
I had I think the last one I had was the Wii, and
They
and then
hyped
went
that
to
up
Switch
hard.
and shit. It was good.
Yeah.
I liked it, and then they switched
played
it to like
tennis.
Wii U, and it was like I don't really have money to buy another thing. And then it was the Switch after that, and it's like,
Yeah.
well, the Switch is
Well,
the fucking thing.
I'm out now. No, I actually came
It is
in.
June.
Yeah.
Christian's out. It's June, guys.
All right.
Shit.
I told you this is going to be bad. I told you.
Edit this part. Cut
Yeah,
that. Cut it
No,
out.
no.
No, but I came back into the video game world at the Switch with my wife. We fucking played some Smash Bros together. Like, and I mean actual Smash Bros. It's not like innuendo for anything. But, like,
We
But
smash
maybe.
bros.
Yeah,
or
right.
maybe, you know, but
Hey,
like,
every once in a while, it's an
We smash
yeah,
him with
we
his
Smash
innuendo.
Bros. But, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's
We
cool.
smash
But yeah, that's where I was like,
When I bought a computer for school, I bought like a big ass towered fucking computer, and then all of a sudden it was like, I'll buy a game. Fucking
Yeah.
now that's what I do. But then also what I do is I just play Roblox all day.
Yeah, that's why
It's like the
kids play.
shittiest fucking thing, you know. Well, yeah, I did it because my daughter was playing it. So I
Yeah.
was like, I'll play, and then we can fucking play games together. And now it's like, I don't want to play your fucking stupid role-playing games. I'm going to play fucking...
Don't mess up my Roblox game.
Right? Get the fuck out of
You're
here.
messing up my stats.
I did think for a while I was like, man, I'm too smart for video gaming, and then after a certain point I was like, oh shit, I'm too stupid for fucking
Yeah,
video games.
yeah, that was me
I
too.
fucking
I
don't
just
get
don't.
it, man.
Yeah, I had a guy that was
Yeah.
not this, but it was a funny thing that was told to me. It was a buddy of mine was doing like manual labor, and he was just not cutting it. And it's like, I think I'm just too smart for manual labor. I think
Yeah.
you're too fucking weak.
Yeah,
I think that's what it is.
That's
Like, you don't want to
That's
do
what you
this
need
work.
with
You're not
manual
too
labor.
smart. If you're too smart for it, you would have figured out a way to do this and not sweat so fucking much.
Yeah,
Are you-
work smarter, not
Right,
harder. That's what they
yeah.
always say in that game.
Am I right?
Yeah. Yep.
But anyway, Clapton.
Oh, that's what we were saying. We
First
went to the
concert.
same.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
No, that wasn't a first concert thing. That was just a concert we were
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah.
That was just kind of an extension of you saying you fall in love with your grandparents' music. Was
like the,
Right.
yeah.
I like
Yeah.
the balcony concert he did with his kid. That was,
that was
a good
the
one,
last
dude.
one he did, though.
That was
very
the last one he did. Yeah, it was.
The Tears in Heaven concert. Dude? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that was the writing of that. Really.
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
our
it was
writing
pretty cool,
session.
yeah.
the inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Yeah,
studio
yeah.
work.
For sure. But yeah, I rebelled. I rebelled against my parents by listening to even softer rock.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
James Taylor.
And so I got into like
Christopher
what my
Cross.
grandparents like, dude.
Yacht rock.
Yacht rock actually came a little bit later to
I
me.
still
but-
like it. I want to listen to it.
Yeah,
I fucking listened to it. What was it?
dude. Tell me, okay, fucking. Let's
listening
just be honest right now. Throw on What a Fool Believes. No, well, you don't do it right now. I see you looking at the thing.
He will.
But
You have to.
But
you have the phone.
throw on "What a Fool Believes" by the fucking Doobie Brothers and tell me it doesn't rock your fucking socks,
Dude,
I was
the shitty
listening
thing
to. I
about
was
the
listening
Doobie
to
Brothers.
fucking. It Takes Two to Make a Thing Go Right on the way in
Nice.
here. Like my choice of music when I'm going to my punk show is not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not punk. It's not pop punk.
Oh.
It is that. It's maybe some Keith Sweat.
Nice.
You know,
Nice.
whatever's happening. Maybe some
Nice.
Ace of Base.
You listen
Brian
to
McKnight. We were talking about that
Brian
earlier.
McKnight,
dude.
yes.
Who's definitely not in the.
He is definitely not in fucking
Boyz II Men.
Boyz II Men.
Who am I thinking of? Who's in Boys to Men? Isn't one of them McKnight?
I don't think anybody
think
from
so.
I don't think anybody from Boys to Men broke off.
Right. I don't think they did
Okay.
a thing
I
on the
think
side.
I don't think anybody ever had
No.
like. There's no Justin Timberlake of Boys to
Right,
Men,
yeah,
so
right.
to
yeah.
speak.
I think.
I don't
maybe though
think.
as like a producer or something. Now I have to look shit up. Thank you. Now I gotta look
Turns
it up
out
so I
that,
can
like,
fucking
Timberland
put it right
is from
here or some
fucking
bullshit.
Boys to Men
Right.
played in Hammond at the
The
Columbia at one point.
What?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh
huh?
shit.
Yeah.
We did that
There's little
Yeah. We
boys.
played there twice.
two
Nice.
times.
I broke into there whenever I was
One
15
time,
skateboarding
two
in Hammond,
times.
whenever it was slums. We broke in and went through there was boarded up a ticket area right there, and we could pull
Yeah.
that out and get in there. It was fucking horrific in there with the electricity off, middle of the night, 15-year-old kids.
I'm sure it's terrifying.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, fuck this, and like got
I like
outside.
That, shit, though. That Urban Explorer kind of shit.
Looking-
I like
Fucking-
watching it.
Looking
Right,
anywhere with a flashlight.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
let's
Too
just
much
say,
for
like,
me.
if I'm
Exactly.
looking
Let's be
around
real.
my own home with a flashlight,
That's bad.
Scary.
Bad news.
Eerie.
yeah.
Okay, okay, scuba diving.
No,
Are you
never
for it or
happened.
no?
Fuck no.
Nah.
Wait,
Nope.
Other
I would
people
be
doing it, that's cool, but I'm talking about you.
I'm not a good swimmer by like
No.
at all.
Hell
Like
no.
I'm scared of the water, but give me some fucking gear, I'm going down to the bottom.
Hell
Nah,
Really?
he's
No.
not. He's not.
Dude,
What
I'll
is this
fucking
shit?
do
He's
it.
Not me,
bullshitting,
not me.
dude.
Not
If,
me.
if I know I have like an
no.
oxygen tank on me, I got some fucking flippers on my feet.
Nope.
Dude, I can
Oxygen runs out.
swim
No.
No, he
under
can't.
water.
Oxygen runs
He
out.
cannot.
Nah, dude, I would do it.
Oxygen runs
No
out.
problem.
I'll go
Hell
10
no.
feet under
This
in a
motherfucker-
cage.
I'm not going.
This
anywhere.
dude would get the bins.
That's about as
Right?
far as I would
He
go.
would get the fucking bins, dude. Let's talk about that. You
Radiohead.
know how to come up, dog?
No, I don't.
Right.
No.
Yeah, all right.
So
Right.
like that's the thing.
Okay.
I don't.
Fucking
But
calling you
Okay.
out on your scuba come up
guess
right
what?
now.
What?
Come on,
I would-
dude.
Attend a class.
Your motherfucking
Yeah, okay.
bubbles in your
That would
fucking
teach me how to do
bloodstream.
So my
that.
man's got to go to school first.
Yeah.
Ah,
Well,
yes.
I'm not gonna fucking. Like, I'm
crazy?
just not gonna go down in
Give
there.
me a tank. I'll go down right
Just
now.
I'm
listen to
scared.
the- yeah,
I,
right.
I
God damn it.
snorkeled and got
Did
fucking
I say
scared.
that? No. Did I say that I would go under? Yes.
Yes. Stay there. That's what
I'm
would
just saying you're a
happen.
bitch,
Whatever.
dude. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck that. No, it's what's it? Thassophobia, the fear of like
Now you're gonna really
unknown
have to
kind of
edit this.
shit. No, it's
We're
a
gonna
real
have to get a
fucking
book,
thing.
dude.
It's a thing where it's like I watch this Reddit subreddits on it where it's like
This
you
is
go down
Reddit
and they have these
fucking
fucking
knowledge.
well no it's like going down in the water and they do those fucking like underwater museums. I don't want to fucking be swimming down in the pitch black and then a face pops up on some
Oh,
fucking
God.
statue that
That's-
some jerk off just decided to post there like or just you're swimming, you don't see shit, and then some gnarly fucking fish comes up and he's about to just destroy you. I'm like, no, we're not doing that.
I get freaked out by like whenever you see like the World War II planes that are still visible in like the jungle
Yeah.
somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Just
what I'm saying.
seeing that for some reason
That's pretty
freaks me the
wild.
fuck out.
Yeah.
People are just like kayaking over it. There's no way I could
Well,
do
think
it.
about, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go underwater and fucking roll up on something like that. Fuck that.
That
Yeah.
is the nature of everything, though. It's like you just leave it.
yeah.
Yeah.
How-
Especially in the water, in the oceans. Like we are not coming to get that plane.
Yeah,
Never.
it's
How about the
such a pain in the
motherfuckers-
ass. Fuck it.
How about the motherfuckers that are trying to like go see the Titanic again? Anybody heard about that?
Yeah, yeah. There's a
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
There's a guy who's trying to
No.
put a safe
Again?
voyage down to it.
Yeah.
It's
There
been
is a guy
84
that there was a
years.
guy that like was like, this is the way you're supposed to fucking do it, and they didn't listen to him. You know,
So this is that guy.
it's supposed to be. Yeah,
Interesting.
that one was great though.
Well, where everybody just
When
turned
they-
into pink
They
mist.
just well, and it's like they knew they were dead for a long time, but they still went out looking for them like they were alive. It's like you knew what happened when you heard the
Yeah.
pop. It was done. Like,
Yeah.
why are you,
I felt like
what
they
are you
didn't
doing?
say they heard that sound until like long afterwards, or maybe I
I think a lot of everything about that was lies. I think a lot of everything about it was lies.
didn't.
Like,
Somebody go down to the? Weren't they doing it like an old PlayStation controller? or
Yes,
something?
they were.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh
they
yeah, but they
fucking were.
all died, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
they all
Yeah,
died.
oh,
But
they're dead.
would-
Yeah, they're-
okay,
It
even
imploded.
if you're a
Yes.
millionaire, you walk into that fucking can of a
Yeah.
fucking water ship,
Yeah.
and a guy's in there with an
I-
old PlayStation
I got
controller.
my fucking Nintendo Switch.
I don't want to.
No, he's doing
I
it
don't
with the
want to.
Wii. Like you're like, no, dude.
I don't
want
want to bum
this.
anybody
Switch
out.
now.
I don't want
Yeah.
to bum anybody out or derail the conversation. But if I was a fucking millionaire, I would not be within 100 miles of bullshit like that.
Yeah,
No.
exactly.
Hell no.
I'd be fucking.
I-
I would be on fucking land
I would just-
all the time.
Yeah,
dude.
well-
I might
fucking.
When you're
fuck
too,
that.
you're
I feel
that
like
rich
you
where
would-
you can't just make a robot
Yeah,
to do that for you,
dude,
take
yeah,
some pictures.
I don't care.
Who gives a fuck what's down
Yeah.
there?
Yeah, haven't you seen Titanic? They show you.
They
What's
show
down
you
there.
all of it.
Yeah,
They already did this.
looks old and drowned.
right,
Fuck
yeah,
it.
right, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Dance?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, dude. Everybody wants to be Jack and Rose.
They do, yeah.
That's a fact.
I went, I went to
Everybody wants to be Jack and Rose. That's my Jack and Diane. That's my John Mellencamp.
Yeah.
okay,
That's my
yeah.
John Mellencamp at Six Flags.
What kind of a loser would do that? Okay, that was my first concert. We were talking about first concerts. I don't even think that got on tape.
No, we didn't.
What was yours again?
Mine was Red Jumpsuit Apparatus and
Chameleonaire.
Chameleonaire.
Fuck yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, crazy.
I can't even.
Rubbing on me
At the
so
ULM,
much.
at the ULM,
Yeah.
It's so
Coliseum.
much?
Yeah.
I saw
Not really, I like
Run
it.
DMC and the Gin Blossoms together.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's the
Dude,
same. That's almost the same.
Yeah, that's
concert.
what you're making
Right?
me think of.
Yeah.
Whenever, I saw that at.
Hey,
LSU.
jealousy.
Yeah.
And King of Rock all in the same.
Yeah,
fucking,
yeah. King of Rock.
Hey,
well,
man,
actually,
who headlined?
There's none higher.
Run DMC.
Nice.
Of course.
As it should be.
Yeah,
Right.
and it
Yeah,
was
for sure.
definitely dark whenever they came out, so it was better because
That's
to
racist.
rock a rhyme, to rock a
yeah.
rhyme. It's
But the
right
bad
on
thing
time,
about
it's
it,
tricky.
they played. It felt like they played about 6 songs, and the rest of it was this side of the crowd go hey, and this
Yeah.
side of the crowd
Dude.
go whoa.
I love truth.
I'm into it.
I love.
Yeah, you
I
might-
love hip hop.
Yeah,
hell
and,
yeah.
and I love, like, I've only been to a few hip hop shows,
True.
Yeah.
Yes.
but I feel like and this is going out on the internet. This
Oh,
is gonna
yeah.
be one of those things where
It's-
people
yeah.
are like,
Four
you
white
fucking
guys talking
suck,
about
dude.
this
You're a
and that.
liar.
Like I don't edit this thing.
But-
like that.
But-
There's no cuts.
But I do feel like the hip hop shows that I've gone to, I've left always feeling like, you know.
Well,
Right.
Well, I saw Ice Cube, and it was
Something's
pretty
still
bad.
like-
Oh,
Right.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Man.
I'm sure.
Yeah, it was way
Yeah.
cooler than I thought
You
it was
know-
going to be.
Ice-T. That motherfucker put a show on.
Man,
never saw Ice-T.
I saw
went-
Run the Jewels. Run the Jewels
Nice.
was
Oh,
fucking
that had
sick.
to be good.
I saw
Yeah,
Bone
Run the
Thugs.
Jewels
caught
was
part of their
amazing.
set.
That was good. Bone Thugs was good, but it wasn't the full 6. I think 2 of them were still in jail.
I saw a bunch of rap
Dude, that's how
shows,
you
but
want
they're
it,
all.
though,
Right,
dude. Yeah.
Flow Rider.
You saw Flow
Okay.
Rider?
At what was it, the Endymion Ball or
Oh,
okay.
something like
Yeah.
that, something from Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And
Fancy Pants Rich McGee.
he
dude.
fucking closed it. It was like Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
What a fucking.
Do a little dance.
I can't. There was
Make
one
a
other
little love.
person. Oh,
Get down tonight.
fucking Kiss.
Kiss. Oh, just Kiss.
Hell yeah.
Right.
I was like
Some other band. I
And
can't
then-
remember. I
right.
guess it was Kiss.
And
It
then
might have been
fucking Flow Rider
God
closed it
damn.
out. And dude,
I like that he closed.
Yeah.
that
I like
was
that.
actually
Yeah.
the best part of the night, dude.
Of course it was.
Dude, he fucking hyped it right the fuck back
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Kiss was like
Kiss brought it down.
Right? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Probably.
Kiss was like fucking pyro, and then like Flow Rider was like, "Hey, everybody, get fucking like up here."
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
We're getting down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good show.
Insane.
I saw Eminem. I saw D12 without Eminem.
Ooh.
I think that might be the last of my, probably typical white guy rap shows.
Typical white guy. I saw Little Dicky at actually
Nice.
Bonnaroo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was my first year, and I caught fucking
Yeah, it
Little
has to
Dicky.
be.
I was a huge dickhead at the time.
Jesus
And
Christ.
I was able to fucking like rap.
He's a huge dickhead
Yeah.
always.
Right.
Still,
I
bro.
was able to like fucking rehearse. Like now I can't, but like I could like sing every lyric to everything.
Right.
But the thing I learned about like rap and hip hop shows is that like you got like an MC, you got the rapper, and then it's like fragments of songs, which like
Right.
kind of like that kind of blew my mind.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Willie Nelson was like that.
I saw Willie Nelson just recently.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
Did he do that thing where it was like I'm gonna play like I'll play like 2 verses of On the Road Again and then go big finish and then roll it into another song?
Maybe.
What a formula.
No, I don't.
Because he kind of that On the Road Again was the
When did you
Right.
see him?
Yeah.
I saw him I don't know, man, maybe 2017.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
it's probably. I mean, no offense. Shout out Willie Nelson. He's watching.
Yep.
Anyway,
Well, dude, and
his
dude,
guitar
nobody-
playing was fucking terrible. Whenever I saw him,
Yes.
and I hate to say that because
Sorry,
I've seen
there's
him.
empties in there.
I've seen him
Okay.
fucking kill it.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
still like in his 70s, 80s, but I think now it's a little too late, and it is not. To me, it's not cool.
Well-
but his voice is still there. I just wish his guitar playing wasn't.
So not whatever.
It's the second
You know,
episode. It doesn't matter.
I try to turn the kid over here onto some, even though he's a year older.
Dude,
than
So
I
you
am, I
just,
try to
did
turn-
you just say you tried to turn the kid on?
I try
I'm-
to- I-
Yeah, you
yeah,
turn
I'm always
kids
trying
on
to
to-
turn the kid on.
Right.
I'm 2 years older than him.
2 years older than me, but I try to turn him on to some shit that he's never heard before. So I give him the Willie and Family album.
Dude, fucking great album. What
It's
do you mean?
a
to
live
turn the kid on and give him
live
the Willie.
live
Yes.
record.
Good thing.
You know, and he has that thing where he rolls from song to song,
Dude,
right?
Yeah.
one
There-
side is like fucking like 10 songs on a fucking vinyl.
There's no error in the
Right.
No,
performance
it
at
just-
all.
Nice.
And when I saw him, it was like that. It was like there was no error, but there's a difference, right? So when you listen to the Willie and Family record, and with his, to speak to his guitar playing too,
Right.
right?
Put the piss counter on here.
Come on, dude.
One.
Party foul.
It's no.
You
You
count
weren't
'em.
you weren't
What's up,
adding
man?
to the Willie conversation anyway.
I'm about to.
That's
but
true,
it'll be
that's
in
true.
the back.
But he so anyway, on the Willie and Family record, and we try to put a little bit of thought into how we put the set list together. I like to roll too. I like to bang it out. Bang,
Yeah.
bang,
Yeah.
bang.
Our drummer does not like. He likes us to. He has blocks of songs. He's like, I want to play these 3 all together. We can take a sip then.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Well,
Do that. Like-
we kind of do that. It's like 3 or 4 song bracket.
Oh, there they are, right up there. You see where those lines are
yes.
under even the squiggly ones. In the
Oh,
straight one?
nice.
That's
Set
where
breaks.
that's where we're supposed to take
Yeah.
set breaks and
Yeah.
not just roll through everything. But he does not like. He's like, we haven't earned the fucking the time. We haven't earned free space whenever we're
Yeah,
playing. That's what
yeah.
he's saying.
Dude, the last band I was in, well, one of the bands I was in, like would try to like, let's go, we're
Yeah.
gonna play every fucking song like one after another, and it's tough as a drummer.
There's a way to
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah,
There's a way. There's
finesse.
there's a way to do it. There's a way to make a set and make it work.
Yeah.
And to that point, the Willie and Family record
Flawless.
dude, he moves great. He has that kind of jazzy style of playing guitar.
It's like it's like what is it, gypsy jazz?
I find
almost?
it, yeah. I think that it's like gypsy jazz. It's like Django Reinhardt or whatever. I think he.
That's his man. That's
I think he's regularly referenced Django Reinhardt if you talk about or look at interviews with Willie or whatever.
Yeah.
But I will say, whenever I saw him. And I think he probably had the same thing going on, but at the same time, the man's fucking 90 years old.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So he had.
I think I saw him this year.
Holy
shit. Yeah.
So he's 90.
Yeah, and that.
Yeah,
he's 91.
flat.
He was either 91 or something like that.
Yeah.
And,
back Texas is that man? Oh, why is he still gigging?
But well, yeah.
I think he straightened that out.
But I will say, so he, it was like he would play like a couple. So he opened with Whiskey River. He did like partially Whiskey River and was like, all right, and kind of moved along, and it was like never really a full song.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like, oh man, like it's great to see it and be here, but it's also kind of like,
who?
But I will say, I'll put it like this though. The thing that I take away from the show though was that so I saw him with a couple of other real heavy hitters. So I saw Lucas opened, right? So I saw Lucas Nelson opened.
Okay, yeah. And Promise of the Real.
Yes, and they were fucking incredible. And then Ryan Bingham played, which was nuts.
I don't know him.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Ryan Bingham's intense. So I saw Ryan Bingham. He played after Lucas Nelson, and then Sturgill Simpson played.
Oh yeah, I dig Sturgill a lot.
Sturgill.
I know that one.
Sturgill.
Bingo.
Right. Yeah. Here we go. Now we're back in. Yes.
Bingo. Sturgill Simpson was intense, and it was right on the cusp of him doing the Sound and Fury.
That's the only one that I know because of the Netflix thing, but I loved it.
Yes,
I love the Netflix.
He doesn't dig that album all that much.
Fuck him, man.
At the time, he was.
It's dude. He well.
Yeah.
We'll let it go. Let's let it go for right now.
Yeah.
So
Sorry,
anyway, I saw Sturgill Simpson. Sturgill
Yeah,
Simpson on
yeah.
the cusp of that album, and so that was what teed up to Willie, right?
Right.
And then, so we're all sitting there and we're like, God damn, dude, we're primed, right? The crowd is primed.
That's a that's a
Yeah,
banger.
it's
of
a
night.
lot. That's an intense show leading
Right.
up to Willie.
Right.
And so we're like primed up, and then like they start to roll it out, right? Willie doesn't play with a drum kit. He's got a fucking dude who plays a snare drum.
Yeah,
with
the brushes. Yeah.
And so they roll his shit out, right? They pull Bobby. Bobby was still alive at this point, so they pull his sister's piano out, and then they pull some of the other stuff out. They pull his shitty amp that he's played with forever out, and then they bring Trigger out, his guitar, and they set it on the fucking stand. So when they bring Trigger out and set it on the
Everybody
stand,
applause.
the crowd goes fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Just from them bringing the fucking guitar out
Yeah.
and putting it on the stand,
Right.
right? So there's nothing behind everybody. It's like a black curtain, right? And so they come out, right? Willie comes out. Everybody's freaking out. And they start playing the opening notes of Whiskey River, which we cover Whiskey River. It's an 11 count.
Yeah.
Bong, bong, bong. So he comes out, he puts his guitar on, they start doing this 11 count, bang, 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 whatever. As soon as he says the W in whiskey, this giant, like I couldn't even begin to think of what the dimensions are of it, but this giant Texas flag falls from the ceiling down to the ground. Whiskey River, and this fucking Texas flag falls down. Take my mind. And as soon as he says take my mind, the flag has hit the ground and the crowd is on their feet. It doesn't matter what happens after that.
Yeah,
because he's fucking reeled everybody in at that point, dude. Like he's hit all of those pulses, and then Whiskey River, take my mind, and then the fucking flag, and we're all in it. We're all on our feet. It doesn't matter what he does.
I think that's what's great about seeing those older guys. Like whenever I saw Greg Allman, I was touched like that. It was just like so much power, and it's only from guys who've been on the stage so long that
they're in it.
Yeah, they're in it.
Yeah.
That, like he probably tells people, I want whenever I say the W, I want it hit it, and when
right
it hits
now.
the ground.
Well, dude, that guy has probably been working with him for fucking
For
30
sure.
years.
Yeah,
or whatever,
I've dropped the flag. That's what I do.
Boom. Yeah, man.
But like you see those guys and they just control, like you know the guys who can play and they control the whole band with their hand.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, or
Right.
something like
man.
that. I mean that's something I've never really been able to. Not that I've ever been in a band that you have to be the leader in or anything like that.
I fucking
but
love that shit.
Yeah,
as a
I do
drummer,
too. Yeah.
As a drummer, dude, I fucking love a good cue from a front man.
I think I'm okay at it.
Nah, Byron's pretty good. I will say, I will like whatever the fuck Byron's doing on stage. I will follow him to hell and back. If he's gonna if he's gonna go there,
Yeah.
I'm fucking right behind, and I'm just like waiting for him to turn around and like give me that face, like,
Right.
and then we're right back on the one every time.
But he and I have also like kind of persevered through multiple pieces,
Yeah.
and not consistent pieces either.
Right.
It's been guitar players,
Different
keys
every time.
players, like whatever. We've had different pieces at certain times. So, me and him are usually locked in pretty tight.
Yeah.
If someone can just turn around and give me a fucking cue,
Right.
like we can do whatever the fuck, like whatever you want to do,
Right.
Whatever you want to do.
Just let me know.
I'm just gonna be back here. I'm gonna fucking be ready. And when you say, "Hey, we're going to the one," I'm on it.
Right.
Like, just turn around and look at me, or fucking give me the finger. Whatever you gotta do,
Anything.
let me know,
Yeah.
and I'll fucking be there.
Luckily, our drummer Paul, he's a guitar player too, so he can looks at our fingers and knows where.
That's-
Right.
Like
he
he can.
knows what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. Like,
Neither do
like not even remotely close.
Well, it's hard
No.
because like when we play, we're facing him, but when we play on stage,
Yeah,
he's on our
he's
back.
opposite.
So
Yeah.
But like if I know a song well enough, like I'll fucking watch his hands on the neck of the guitar.
Right.
And like if it's in a certain position, I'll be like,
That's
Here we
the
are.
part.
we're fucking doing it. All right, boys, let's go.
Dude, that's something that I think a lot of people don't take into consideration that they should, which is that like a lot of times in rehearsal you're facing each other,
Yeah.
and when you're playing you're fucking on your back.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
right.
fucking rehearse. Well, I guess it doesn't matter for me because I'm in the back anyway,
Well,
facing. But
yeah.
like, I'm not gonna rehearse with everybody's fucking
Back
butts
to you,
no.
right.
facing
No,
me.
no, but also it's
I have
like
done
it's just
It's all right. It's June.
Yeah.
It wasn't my choice.
and the truth is too is I don't particularly care to rehearse facing the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But-
yeah.
but-
right.
I'm not,
like,
I'm not
you
here
know.
to fucking look at you. I'm here to fucking rehearse.
Right.
Who cares?
Right.
We
And
have
you
to get it.
usually in here too. I mean, you can hear everything so well and everything like that. Whenever you get to the show, sometimes you have to just rely on knowing where you are in the song. If you're
That's
playing in a
100%
shitty place
'cause you
with
never
no
know what the
fucking
fuck the
monitors
guy's
or
gonna
something
do.
like that.
Oh man,
Dude,
Paul told me he couldn't hear fucking anything at one of our last shows, and he just played off memory.
that's
Man.
tough.
Man.
I was like,
Tough.
wow.
doing
But like our shit's set up right next to him. So
I
it's
was kind of like,
fuck,
how do you
man.
not hear it?
yeah.
It'd be like that though.
Because yeah, they run
yeah.
the fucking the PA so fucking loud, and it's like
It's crazy. Like,
Dude, so much of your fucking thing, like so much of what you put out is in the hands of a front of house
Yeah.
sound guy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your favorite places to play in town? It doesn't have to be
In
in,
New
town.
Orleans?
It doesn't have to be in New
Just
Orleans.
in general.
In general.
Oh shit.
ooh,
That was my
la la.
girlfriend, sorry.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, you want to call?
You want to call Monroe
yeah,
White
yeah,
and see what
yeah,
his
yeah.
favorite
Yeah,
places
yeah,
are to
let's
play?
get it.
Let's
Put a
see.
pin in that.
Yeah, let's put a pin
is
in
it
that.
Oz?
Favorite
No, we'll
places
see
to
what his
play.
favorite
Is Oz
places
still
to
even
play.
open?
Oh, dude.
I don't know.
Nice.
This guy'll know.
That's
There he
a
is.
good one. Hope he's not sleeping.
Wake the fuck up,
He
bitch.
probably is, dude. It's 10:54. He's got to go to his office tomorrow. He's sleeping for sure.
Nah,
Uh-oh.
dude, we're going to the studio tomorrow.
That's true.
Or
We
maybe
did cut
he's
a single
well rested for
He's
that.
got to get arrested for it.
Oh, this is great though. This is
Good
great.
content.
Good
tomorrow.
content.
Not a fucking answer, dude.
I think we're not getting it, dude.
I don't
No,
think so.
I don't think so either.
I don't
That's
think
a
so.
lot of rings.
Hi, this is Monroe White.
Oh no,
You're a cock.
All right,
not the
money.
voicemail.
Well,
let's call
money.
Andy Yates, dude.
All right.
Andy Yates, formerly of the Dirty Spoons.
There you go.
Oh yes.
Currently the guitar player for Byron Daniel and the Five Dead Dogs.
Man, what a cool guy.
He is a good dude.
He was the best man at my wedding.
He
Nice.
was
Like,
Christian's
like-
best
yeah.
man.
Like
Did you guys?
3 weeks ago.
Did you meet through the band?
I met him when he was in the Dirty Spoons, actually.
Okay.
But we became close after
Right.
he joined the band.
He's gonna think you wrecked somewhere. No one calls this late.
Hey, bud.
Yo,
Hey, man. How are you?
what's up? I'm doing all right, dude. What's up?
We're on the podcast right now. We just had a question for you.
Yeah, dude, hit me.
Hell yeah.
We want to talk Tolkien, dude.
Oh shit.
Oh,
All right,
dude.
dude, yeah.
No,
I'm ready.
no, we're not.
Oh, hell
No, we're
yeah,
not talking.
for sure.
We're not talking Tolkien,
No,
but
we don't have enough hours in the day.
but we did want to ask you what's your favorite venue to play here in New Orleans
or anywhere.
or anywhere?
My favorite venue to play in New Orleans. Man, I really liked Gasa Gasa when that was still kicking.
Yeah.
Whoa,
What
what
was the
happened?
first
Four?
that was?
It sounded like you said geese 4 times.
Well, Gasa Gasa's dead, so pick another.
Repeat what you just said, because like it sounded like an alien.
Yeah. We may
Might
have
be our
been
thing.
contacted.
I hope it came out just like I heard it.
It definitely did. It recorded just like that.
Yeah, oh man, besides that, man, Hi-Ho's pretty fun. I like Siberia. The Howlin' Wolf Den was a cool crowd.
The
Oh,
Howlin'
cool.
Wolf Den was a cool
Those
crowd.
places are pretty dope, yeah.
What are you
That was
doing
a
right
fun
now,
crowd.
dude?
Right now, I'm just fucking kicking back on the couch, man.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Jerking off.
isn't
a
that
good time.
amazing?
Wow.
Nobody jerks off on the couch. We had this conversation.
Oh yeah. No, it's weird.
Do you jerk off on your couch,
Living room.
Andy?
Time to time, man, with the mood tracks me, yeah.
Yeah, well, Andy
I don't
lives.
jerk off in
Andy
the- in
lives
the
on his
living room.
own though.
Yeah, but going down on the
Still.
couch, that's
Yeah.
a pretty strong move.
You can't.
It's a power move.
I can't
Yeah.
do it on my couch because like the front of the house is
Yeah,
like,
he's got a fucking big window in front of his couch.
I got
Yeah.
2 big windows,
The
like,
goddamn
and
curtain.
I'm like
Dude,
right at a
that's just
stop
more
sign.
reason.
What's that?
That's just more reason to do it, dude.
Right?
Yeah, if you're into that, like,
Yeah,
like
I
it's
agree.
not always a thing for me, but sometimes it is. But like not always.
Okay.
Sometimes I like a little privacy, so I like go upstairs.
Yeah, we had
It's
a whole
different
long
upstairs.
conversation about that. I don't do it in the living
Andy,
room. I don't do that.
question for you, man.
Yeah.
What was your first concert?
First concert was a Christian music band. It was the David Crowder Band.
The David
David
Crowder
Crowder
band.
Band?
Oh, man.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
dude.
the Lord's music.
Is that the
Yeah,
guy that
man,
goes
big into church
to
music.
universities and bitches at libertarians?
Hey,
Just his fucking solo album.
hey, Andy,
Yeah.
what was your first cool concert that you went to?
That's the real question here.
Oh, dude, might still be the coolest concert I went to.
I thought you were gonna go with Three Doors Down. That's what I would have said.
Man, I would.
What's the first cool concert you went to?
Joe Satriani.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
That's not bad.
Surfing
That's
with
yeah,
the
dude,
alien.
hell yeah.
That's intriguing.
Is that the guy that was he in Crossroads?
No,
Steve
that's
Vai.
Vai.
Steve Vai, yeah, who wrote
Yeah.
all of it, the whole
Yeah.
part that Ralph Macchio played,
Yeah.
and then the part that Ralph Macchio beat. He wrote that part.
Yeah.
Also, I said it before on the podcast. That bullshit Ralph Macchio played, the fucking Bach, that would
Yes.
have never
Yeah,
beaten
yeah.
him. That would have never beaten
Yeah,
him.
no.
I don't know whose fucking
And
ass came up with that idea, but that
and
song blew hard.
It sounded like shit.
It sounded terrible.
yeah,
Versus
it
what?
sounded like
Versus
shit.
what he played as
Christian,
the devil's
have you
fucking
seen
thing.
Crossroads?
No.
Andy, can you also? So we got Andy,
Oh, dude,
Andrew
Andy
Yates on the line right now. Can
Andrew
you
Hasn't
attest?
seen anything.
Can you attest to the fact that that fucking Christian hasn't seen any movies?
Whoa. Andrew.
Gay
before
porn
you,
aside,
Andrew, before
Andy,
you answer that,
attest to the fact that Christian has not seen any movies.
answer it.
gay porn aside.
I don't think you've seen a single movie.
Oh, fuck.
An-
Never seen a
Andrew,
single
Not
movie.
one movie, dude.
Never seen
Andrew,
one.
I'm gonna
Suck
follow
shit,
up.
dude.
I'm gonna follow up that question with another question. How many movies have you seen?
300.
Dude,
movies.
I just knocked out my 12th movie the other day.
Yeah, he's on a roll.
All right.
Dude's
He's on
fucking
a fucking
31
roll.
years old. Has only seen 12 movies.
Fucking get off
Yeah.
my dick, dude. I'm fucking working on it. I'm watching more movies at
What
home.
was the last movie then?
Andy, what was your last
Ooh.
movie?
Fucking
The
monster.
last movie was this god awful, like D-rated horror film called The
Hell.
Canker Man.
The Canker Man.
I like
Earl's
Anchorman.
probably seen it.
Seen that one.
I've heard of it. I haven't
I've
seen
actually
it. Yes.
been Leon the Professional loaded up on Netflix right now. That was going to be my little fall asleep to flick.
Yeah, all right.
Most recent movie. What was it?
I hung up on
Unfrosted.
him. I hung up on
Oh,
him.
nice, dude. I love that.
I hung
Did you have
up
it on?
him,
Did
dude.
you have it on speakerphone?
I don't know.
Okay.
No,
I don't
I don't
think
think
so.
so.
It was
I don't
in.
know.
No.
Yeah, it was in there. I know,
Yeah.
but it was like I don't know why it was getting such weird
I hung
fucking
up on
things.
him. He's fine.
Yeah, he
I
sounded like
gotcha,
he
yes.
sounded like a fucking alien at some
Yeah,
point.
he did
Yeah,
a bunch
yeah.
of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
What's
maybe we were
What's
on
he
speakerphone on
doing
his
over
shit.
there, dude?
Dude, I don't know.
Watching 12 movies.
Yeah, he's watching 12 movies.
He's watching his 13th.
I
He's a
will say,
teenager.
dude, we had said talking Tolkien.
Dude,
If
Yes.
you
These
want
two.
somebody to really fucking
I don't.
get into,
I don't either. I never do.
Yeah, nobody. Hey,
Nobody
I'm
does.
not
hot
tuning
take.
in for
Nobody
that one.
does.
Right.
But
You lost
but if
one
you,
life.
I will
if
talk
you,
about. I will
if you
talk about
do-
Elijah Wood for the next
if you
hour.
do want somebody to talk Tolkien with you,
Swiss Army Man.
me and
I love
Andy
that
would
fucking
would
movie.
fucking do it,
Yes.
dude.
Okay.
That's actually
Good Son,
that's
dude.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Elijah Wood with the
Good
fucking
Son?
Good Son,
Yes.
dude. That
Yeah,
was a
that's
fucking
good shit.
movie, man.
Don't fuck with me. I remember that was Macaulay Culkin. It was like,
Yeah,
he said
dude.
fuck. He was like 10.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, he was like
yeah.
3 years old. I'm gonna
He
go
was
to
a
the
fucking
bathroom
psycho
now.
in Sin
Yeah.
City. He was fucking badass.
P
in that
count.
shit.
What was the fucking? What
Sin
are we
City.
on? Two?
Oh,
This
fucking
one?
great.
No, that fucking movie I always talk about, Pawn Shop Chronicles.
Oh, I love
He's
that
the
movie.
fucking psycho in that movie. They fucking
Yeah.
bash his teeth out and shit. Yeah, it's fucking badass.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy. Lordy.
Fucking kick people's
Get the fuck out of my way. I'm
Get
a
it?
fucking rock star.
Get it the fuck together.
Should I do it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh.
Here we go. You're in on the prank now. He's tried to get me about 40 fucking times with this whoopee cushion, but we feel like if we put it under this seat, it will be better because he won't be able to see it. He put it on it here, and then I saw it immediately, and then he tried to put it under the
No.
chair leg, and of course it didn't fucking work.
This is the only answer.
This is it. Blow up 3 of them. Like one of them's gonna fuck. Actually, it'll probably just cushion everything, and none of them will fucking
Yeah,
blow out.
it'll be a total flop.
It'll be fucked up. Yeah, no.
But we tried.
We did. Put the flappy end out this way. All right. I think it's gonna work just fine.
He's not gonna.
Hell no, he's not gonna get it.
Nah, dude. You
No.
know, we've
Look
been
at this.
drinking
Right.
all.
Look at this.
fucking
Look at this.
day.
He's got his hat on backwards. There's no way.
yeah, it's backwards hat. Byron.
Yeah.
Dude, he's fucking here to
fucking
party.
trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
yes.
it.
Yes.
Um,
There's so much piss counters on this motherfucker.
well, you want to go again, don't you?
I do. I always do. Yes. I already told you. This whole second episode is chaos for me. Like it's
We're dropping like flies.
right. Yeah.
Get it
What-
to fucking together.
I'm not yawning.
I cannot
I'm good.
wait for this, dude. Look, I've had 3 complete disasters with this whoopee cushion so far, but I think this is going to
I
work.
think that's the other thing. I don't want to leave because I
think-
want to see what happens.
I think it's gonna be successful.
I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be real good.
All right.
I don't.
What was
So
your
this is
last?
a fucking thing. I was thinking. Have you seen the fucking Morris Bart commercial or the billboards around town?
If you
it's-
know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
seen
what's
this
up?
shit?
What's up with that?
I don't know, but the fucking funniest thing that
So
I
you
find-
don't
don't know.
Well, no, what I find funny about it is it's written out in an acronym and then as a star, and then underneath it, it spells out exactly what those letters mean. But it's like it's telling you if you know, you know.
But nobody
for
knows.
his thing.
If you don't know, I don't know. How about
Yes. Yes. Finally. No,
It's
it's
way
under the
underneath.
cushion.
Yeah.
It's under the cushion.
But yeah, it's like
that?
if
Fucking
you
nerd.
they had to explain if you know, you know.
Roasted.
Fucking
fuck
got
up,
him.
Yeah,
Sure.
finally.
It finally worked.
Yeah.
It's 5 episodes of trying. It finally worked.
Yeah. I bought those whoopee cushions like fucking last year. And I've been trying to get Earl. I put it under the
Trying
leg of
so
this
hard
seat.
to get this to work.
Yeah.
I don't know that I've ever been whoopee cushioned.
I don't think I have.
Most people haven't. That's the great thing about the
know,
whoopee cushion.
dude.
No one suspects.
I was like, this motherfucker's been drinking all day.
I know,
There's
it's
no
happening.
fucking way.
There's no way
he's
he'll
gonna
see
fucking
it.
see this shit.
Yeah.
It's good.
I didn't even look for it.
No
why
one
would
does.
you?
Like,
Because
why
who
would
does?
you
Yeah.
I don't go into every
Yeah.
room when I go sit down. Like,
Ever.
man, let me make sure there's no
Like, what are we?
whoopee
What are we
Nobody-
like 8?
Yeah, I feel
And
like-
also, like,
looking for a
1940.
whoopee cussion is like checking for a banana peel.
Yeah.
right? Yeah, like why
You're
would
never
I
gonna
ever
slip
think
on
of
it, and
this?
you're never gonna sit on one.
yeah.
But you did.
But
We
I did.
fucking got you.
Yeah.
Has
Oh,
anybody
man.
ever really slipped on a banana peel before?
I don't
Like
think
honestly,
one person.
I've seen it. Yeah.
I've intentionally.
You
slipped
have
on a
not
banana
fucking
peel.
seen
They are
videos.
somebody
slippery.
slipped on.
No,
a
actually, I
banana
did.
peel.
They had it in the fucking street, and my brother was fucking around,
Bullshit.
and he
Bull-
fucking
yeah.
skated out. Like,
Yeah,
ate
back
it
in
hard.
1930. That's when
Yeah,
his brother did
it
that.
happened in Niagara Falls. You probably
Hello, my
wouldn't have
baby.
seen it.
Hello, my honey. Some dude went over the side in a barrel, and your brother fucking slipped
Yeah,
on a banana
yep,
peel.
yeah. There's somebody fucking was it? I don't know what the word is for it. A flappered, flap
Flapper?
danced their way out of the fucking
A flapper, a flapper, fucking flap. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, Clapton.
Flapton. Fuck you. All right, that's the show. It's not going to get any better
We
than
did
that. Cut it at Flapton. We're done. We're ending the entire podcast now. There's nothing better than Flapton.
What is it at, like
40,
fucking-
42.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're at
Wow.
42
God,
minutes.
Dude,
Yeah.
Damn
we're
it,
fucking
dude.
killing it.
Crushing with these
What
amazing
the
jokes.
fuck?
Okay. No,
We
any-
called Andy.
We're your co-hosts now.
Yeah, it's done.
So anyway, Clapton with the wallflowers.
With the wallflower,
And Doyle
yeah.
Bramall.
Yeah.
I will say,
You got whoopee cushion there, too.
I will say though, when wallflowers were on,
I had pissing.
He's leaving for the wallflowers
Damn.
conversation.
Fuck Bob
Come on.
Dylan's son.
dude, I enjoyed wallflowers.
like
The whole set sounded like shit until until the
Until
fucking last song.
one headlight.
Until one headlight.
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah.
felt like. It felt like they
Dude.
had opening band
I
sound
can see that.
until the last fucking song.
I will say everybody. So me and my buddy Mark, the fucking guy who was like reeling in the yeast.
Let's
the
bring
Me-
it.
fucking guy.
The fucking dude.
Yeah.
Hey, dude,
We
where's this
went-
coming from?
We went to, dude, I'm hot still. Hot.
Dude, you gotta let things go.
But we went and saw he came with me to go see Clapton, and Wallflowers opened. Nobody fucking knew what the Wallflower. Now I knew I was familiar with Wallflowers only because we had talked about it previously. But like I said, my mom was pretty fucking young.
Right.
So she had that shit, so like that album with one, she was informed by what she saw on TV or heard on the radio, but she, unlike a lot of people, like, she would buy a record, right?
Right.
So she heard one headlight and was like, oh shit, it's Wallflowers. I got to go buy this fucking album. So she had that. And so we were familiar, like I was familiar with the album.
Right.
And I was that album and familiar with the band. And so we're like sitting there and they're playing and it's like, God damn, and everybody around us is like, who the fuck is this? And then they go, boom down now, boom down now, booga dugga down,
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
down. So they do fucking one headlight, and then the whole crowd. Excuse me. I don't know if you had this experience, but the whole crowd was like a collective sigh of like,
Oh, that's who this band
we
is.
who
know
you
who this
are.
fucking band
Pick up
is
the-
now.
I'm never that band.
Yeah.
honestly.
Well, shit, you're probably getting paid pretty good to open for Clapton.
Yeah.
But
Well, it helps being Bob Dylan's son.
Yeah.
Nepotism is what it is.
well,
Fapton.
he had like 4 or 5 other. It feels like maybe only three other hits. I know he did that. I don't know what just happened to these dudes.
I don't know either.
He did that David Bowie cover.
Earl came back from the
back
bathroom,
with the heat.
and then him and fucking Christian started laughing.
Yeah,
I do not get it.
We're still on Flapton.
Yeah.
Flapped
Oh, I
him.
just said
we still flapper dancing out of this
skipped the flap. I
motherfucker.
just went
Yeah.
straight to Fapton. Eric Fapton.
Fapping it.
Yep, Eric Fapton.
What's happening?
Yes.
What's fapping?
No, dude.
Jerk
But-
off
I'm
with the
past
tears
the point of
yeah.
like everything being funny. It's like just more so I got the giggles. I'm just trying. I'm trying to get it all out and so I can get back.
Welcome, dude. We're talking about
Flapped him.
What is it? Who is it?
Eric.
Flapton.
Eric Fapton.
Anyway, he didn't really jam on guitar that night.
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
These
These motherfuckers.
Yeah,
I can't even
fuck
have a
y'all,
serious goddamn
Fuck this.
Eric
We're trying to
Clapton
talk about something for
conversation.
real.
I'm invested.
I'm
You're
listening
not, dude.
to your
He's
fucking
a
story.
He's such a fucking dick, dude.
Yeah, so's this guy.
I don't know what it is.
No, pretty good. Oh, pretty cool. We could all hear you. You can't whisper into the microphone.
Please
Anyway,
whisper
this
into
guy's-
the microphone.
Right.
I can't hear you at all.
TJ.
All right, serious conversation. Serious conversation about Fapton.
Fuck all these dudes in here, right? Anyway,
Right.
back to the show.
Back to this. Thanks so much for coming out.
Seriously, dude. These guys are a problem, man.
Are you talking to me? Who are you whispering to?
I don't know.
Monroe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
that
call him again, dude.
Blow his fucking
Leave-
phone
He
up.
will
Leave
not
him
answer.
a voicemail.
Right,
Yeah.
we'll keep
Let's
doing
nobody
this,
wanna
but
call
keep
him and leave him a
calling him.
voicemail?
Nobody ever listens to their voicemails.
Nobody.
Oh, dude,
I don't.
fucking-
No.
I
No,
do.
no.
I do. I have so many voicemails.
Yeah.
I don't.
We're calling him
I
again.
listen to them all.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Maybe he thinks you're in a ditch. That's cool, Lou.
That's cool.
Act like you're in an accident.
Burping up so much fucking Brussels sprouts, man. Jesus Christ.
Hey, dude, we were fucking riding back from the podcast. We got fucking rear-ended.
Gay style.
Come get us.
Not in a car wreck. I just got rear-ended.
We're in fucking West Wego.
I will say, dude, I love him to death.
Hi, this is Monroe
And
White.
it's a great.
go.
Please leave
There
a
we go.
message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Bye.
Hey, bud, we were just calling you on the podcast.
Yeah.
You're on it now.
TJ and Earl.
Yep.
Yes.
We're on the podcast. We were going to ask you some questions, but you are sleeping.
Yes.
Yeah.
They told us that you would be the person to talk to for the month of June.
Yeah.
And, I guess we'll talk to you next year.
Yeah. Or maybe never again.
Or maybe that. Bye.
Bye.
You guys want to end this?
First concert, go.
So anyway,
Let's
we
talk more about
Clapton
fucking
and,
Clapton.
We only got through one.
We can keep going. We can keep going till.
We got to get through.
Oh,
the
yeah.
first
I guess we
concerts.
got like another. Jesus, did we do this? Jesus Christ.
Is it already an hour?
No, it was
we're like
47.
10 minutes away.
47.
Yeah.
All right, we got 13 minutes to wrap this up. How we doing?
Let's just keep it rolling.
How much can we talk about Clapton for the next 13 minutes?
Dude,
Flapton.
the
Yes,
Beano record is
yes.
fantastic.
I don't want to talk about it.
John Mayall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Blues
yeah,
Breakers
yeah.
Beano.
Let's talk about
Yeah.
more about how he killed his kid.
I don't know if he did.
Is
what
that
they
a
say.
is that a conspiracy? That
I
he
don't think it
fucking
was.
kicked the kid out the
I
window?
think
it was,
I think
yeah.
it was a conspiracy that is the housekeeper.
As
kicked-
someone who doesn't know about this and
To your-
other listeners,
There was a movie about
educate me.
Do you guys want to talk about Jefferson Starship at all?
Dude,
Oh,
this
maybe.
motherfucker.
Okay,
Maybe.
okay,
No.
Maybe.
No, let's talk about Clapton
I don't.
Jefferson-
wanna talk
kicking his
about-
kid out the window.
I'd rather talk about Jefferson Airplane.
No,
Well, it's all- it's all the-
Starship is the better one anyway.
It's all the same, dude.
We built this city, motherfucker.
Yeah, that was the last
Built
album
the
with Grace
city on
Slick.
rock and roll.
Yeah.
That fucking song killed.
Me and Christian were.
We built this
All right,
shitty.
let's do it, dude. Let's talk about it, dude. Let's get in
go.
it.
We built this
Let's
shitty.
get in it because a lot of people don't fucking know, dude.
It's crazy.
So I just want
It's
Hang
to.
on.
You know,
I
I
just-
actually, I dropped a lot of people out of my life because they didn't know. Don't talk to me.
You know who the
What?
fuck Starship is?
Bye forever, you fucking dead to me, mom.
Marconi plays
Get
the
your shit,
Mamba.
get the fuck out of my
Listen to the radio.
Listen to the
okay?
radio, you fucking cunt.
Don't you remember? They built this city.
That song bangs. I don't
So-
give a fuck. Yeah, that's good.
So
Okay.
we're gonna bring it
Started from the top
God,
beat.
Yeah, yeah.
God
the
damn
next
it,
30
dude.
minutes is going to be the fucking history of Jefferson
We're
Airplane.
gonna bring it back to the airplane, right? So you got the airplane.
Yeah, Chuck
Okay.
Berry,
So you have
Mm-hmm.
Paul Kantner.
the guy from Leonard Skinner.
No,
Chuck Berry,
No.
no, you have Paul.
Richie Valens.
Yeah, the dead
airplane?
music died, dude.
Is that
They're
the
all
one?
dead. You have Paul Kantner, right?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
He's the guitar player,
For Clapton.
singer, songwriter in Jefferson Airplane.
Gotcha,
Right?
yes.
You have Grace Slick, who
Right.
was that dude's wife. He was Paul
Okay.
Kantner's wife.
He was that dude's
You have
wife.
Marty Ballin, who was another lead singer for
Richie
Jefferson
Valens.
Airplane.
Yep.
Yeah, Richie Valens.
Yep.
Marty Ballin. Right. You have Jorma Kalkinen, who's a guitar player.
Macaulay Culkin.
Jack Cassidy, who's the bass player, and Spencer Dryden on drums.
Okay.
So
Always Spencer
top
Dryden.
tier.
always Spencer Dryden on drums.
It's always a
All right.
Spencer.
Yeah. So Jorma Kalkinen and Jack Cassidy decide they're gonna bail.
I feel like we're getting drunk history right now.
Yeah, dude.
Nah,
It is kind of
wanna listen
drunk
to this
history.
motherfucker.
It is kind of drunk history in a little bit of a way, but we're talking about it.
All right.
If you guys don't
shit.
want me to do it,
No,
we'll
let's
let
do
it
it.
go.
No,
dude.
no,
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying-
we're there.
but-
We
but-
just got all the members.
told
But
you,
what
after a
I'm
certain
trying to
point,
do
like-
is get
Just
us
gotta
to
help it stick
Starship,
for me.
right? What I'm trying to do is get us to Starship.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Yes.
So Jefferson Airplane. Don't you want
Want
somebody
somebody
to
to
love?
love?
Everybody knows fucking Jefferson Airplane,
Yes,
right?
Of course.
Right.
So
They're White Rabbit motherfuckers.
Jack
huh?
Cassidy and Jorma Kalkinen bail. They're the bass player and the lead guitar player. They roll out. They're kind of like figuring out what they're going to do with the band. And Paul Kantner, who is also the guitar player, vocalist, a songwriter, the primary songwriter, is like, oh shit, I'm trying to figure out what the next iteration of this band is going to be.
Let's go. Disco.
And he has this concept, and in this concept he makes, like, in this concept album he makes this thing called Jefferson Starship, and he's like, oh, we're gonna
Was
call
We Built the CD a fucking concept album?
no
Damn it.
I'm getting there, Earl. Fuck.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're never gonna get us to the fucking
So
Starship.
so
You know what?
so
Take it from the top,
he's
Start
like
over.
Start
He-
this motherfucker.
Yeah, okay,
over.
so
Name all the
so-
goddamn names
so,
again.
So whenever music begins, right? You're talking about cavemen playing drums.
yes.
I just want to give it the context.
Yes.
So anyway,
Jefferson Wheels.
so he's like, okay, I've got this concept idea for fucking
Sorry.
Jefferson Starship.
Yes.
Right.
Good.
And then he brings Marty Ballin in, who was one of the vocalists for Jefferson Airplane. It's essentially the same band with different members. Grace Slick was real fucking shitty in Germany at this point, like on tour, right? She has this moment, and you can look it up. You can look up like Grace Slick in Germany,
I have to.
and she's talking shit to these German people about like who won World War II and stuff, and they're like, oh, "You're a fucking PR nightmare." I know this sounds like it's bullshit, but it's
It
for
doesn't though.
real. She's talking shit up in
But
Germany.
who won?
Yeah,
Who
well,
won?
Well,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
hey, I'm not saying she was fucking wrong, dude. I'm just saying.
No,
that,
Grace Slick's crazy though.
at the
She held
time-
off the cops with like a 12 gauge
Yeah.
one time.
Shit.
So Grace Slick rolls out. It's like, we don't have Grace Slick anymore. And like I said, her and Paul Kantner were married, and I think they split up at this point. So Paul Kantner has this concept of Jefferson Starship and brings in Marty Ballin, and they do that song Miracles. You know that song?
But I'm
Believe in miracles.
I don't know.
You don't.
They were singing
I,
Do It
I
Again.
can
Do It
tell.
Again. You-
I can tell
Just
by what
TJ,
you
you
sang.
do it
No.
first.
Let me see.
You go
I can
first,
tell
and
by
then
what
Byron will
you
come
sang.
through. Yeah.
No.
You've never heard the song before.
No. It was the song I was singing. All I need is a miracle.
I
All I
believe
need. Yeah. Okay.
miracles.
It's a different song. I know what song you're thinking of. It's
Anyway,
not that. Yeah.
It doesn't
think
matter.
It might be fucking Blue Oyster Cult.
The
It
thing
doesn't
is,
matter, but it does, obviously.
Right. I mean, clearly it does.
yeah, it does, but it's fine. They made the
quite
song
German.
Miracles,
Yes.
right? And which was a hit. It was a pretty big hit for Jefferson Starship.
We all know it. Yes.
We all know the hit
Especially
Miracles.
TJ. TJ clearly knows it.
We all know
Yes.
Love Miracles.
Yes.
And so it's a hit, right?
Right. Of course.
Of course it is.
Of course.
Mainly in the Reed's household. They knew all about this. Continue,
So, anyway,
Gracie.
Miracles, right? So Marty Ballin is like, he's like, dude, I can't do it anymore. We've talked about this tonight. People are like, hey man, I can't be in a band anymore. I got to roll out, right? So he bails, and so Paul Kantner is like, okay, great. So I got this Jefferson Starship, and then he brings in the guy from Elvin Bishop who sings "Fooled Around and Fell in Love."
That's a good one.
I know
You
that
know
song.
that
I
guy.
definitely know.
Everybody knows that song, right?
Sing it, TJ. Sing it right now.
You got it.
Fooled around and fell
Goddamn.
in love.
Nice.
You should have fucking went with it.
I don't know how to sing it really.
So
but I know that song.
So
Yes, of course.
So that guy becomes the singer for Jefferson Starship, and then they do Jane, which everybody.
Also, everyone knows.
Sing it.
Earl,
Go
come
TJ,
on.
sing it. TJ knows it.
I
We'll
don't
have
know
TJ
it.
sing
I
it.
don't
Come
know
on,
it.
man. Come on, Jane. I think it's all over. Anyway,
No,
Nope.
it sounds amazing. Though.
okay, whatever. So they do Jane, right?
Right.
So
Yes.
Paul Kantner, who's the single sole member, decides I don't want to do this fucking shit anymore either, and he rolls out. But he says, "Look, you can't be Jefferson Starship without me, because Jefferson Airplane, Jefferson Starship, that's his. He owns it."
They're just Starship, right?
And then he
Right.
rolls out, and they become Starship.
Right. You know,
But
he was into dioramas, actually. He built a lot of cities.
yeah.
Rock and roll.
Well, okay, we'll get to it. We'll get to it, dude. So
It's already done.
So Grace Slick comes back in
To Starship.
at this point for Starship, and they do
With
We
a
Built
gun.
This City on Rock and Roll, and then they do Nothing's Gonna Standing Strong Forever. Nothing's
Oh,
gonna
no
stop
shit. Yeah,
us
I do
now.
know that song.
Yeah.
I say
we're
we're crazy.
Yeah.
But do they know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God.
And so they do that with Grace Slick, but it's under Starship, not Jefferson Starship, because Paul Kantner owns Jefferson Airplane and Jefferson Starship. But then Grace Slick bails also, and then they reform Jefferson Airplane. So then you have Jefferson Airplane on the road, being Jefferson Airplane, doing White Rabbit and shit. And
Without Grace Slick.
Right.
With
No,
Grace Slick.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
and
They
then
came back and redid it.
Starship, without Paul Kantner or Grace Slick,
Were the opening for him?
as Starship. I hope so.
That'd be amazing.
That'd be
No, I bet
fantastic.
that-
but
that'd be
no,
amazing. Yeah.
but no, probably not.
Right. No.
But then you have these two entities that were birthed of the same band on the road at the same time, doing
yes.
music at the same
They've got a similar situation with. I don't know if they toured at the exact same time, but Black Flag has had a
Greg Ginn's Black
Greg
Flag.
Ginn's Black Flag.
Yeah.
And then you've got just Flag, and that's like Chuck Dowalski, or I think that's how you say his name. A couple of original members and Keith Morris, the singer, and they go out and do
Wild.
it. So it's like the original.
Are they coming
Black
back
Flag.
around here? Like,
Yeah, Black
soon?
Flag with Greg
Keith-
Ginn.
Greg
Ginn's
Ginn's
yes.
back.
Yeah,
I
they're
saw
doing
Greg
the
Ginn
first
live.
4 years.
That's-
First 4 years. or
In
whatever.
my opinion, that's what you want. For me, I want to go see Greg Ginn's Black Flag.
Oh man, dude! If you saw the comparison
Really?
of the bands, like golly, Flag is amazing.
Really?
Yeah, really, for sure. Like
Okay.
they've got like
It's
that
true,
pumps
but,
me
like,
up.
I
That
still,
pumps
like-
me up so much watching Flag compared to Black Flag because Black Flag
Right,
now has
yeah.
Mike Vallely, the skateboarder singer.
What?
Yeah.
He's the what?
He's the singer.
What
Yeah,
the
Black Flag.
fuck? Really?
Yeah, and I don't know.
He's kind of crushing it though.
He's supposed to be.
He's-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's better than the Ron Reyes, who was singing for him for a little bit, who came back for a little bit. Anyway, we're off on Black Flag information.
Christian
here.
Black Flag. Dude. Let's
Go, go, go,
All
go.
right. We're gonna fucking bump that on the way home. Starship.
Dude,
Obviously
dude,
Starship,
we,
yes.
we went to dude. I have such a fucking fucked up thing about music, though. Truly, like, so we went to a record store for Christian's bachelor trip. We went to a record store.
Harvest Records.
And I found,
Super
you know,
exciting.
I have such a fucked up thing with buying albums because it's like, I love a lot of stuff. You know, there's so much. I'm not saying like, oh, I'm a fucking worldly fucking dude, but there's
No, dude, you can say it.
things that I enjoy, right? I just buy what I like, right? So I'll buy Starship, record, and then but also like at that I bought My War at that because I feel like everybody should have My War in their record collection. And then I bought Dinosaur Jr. You're Living All Over Me,
That's a
Dinosaur
good one.
Jr. And then I bought Flying Burrito Brothers,
I still haven't
Gilded
heard.
Palace of
Do you
Sin.
remember the
on
fucking
that.
That's
band?
what's his name? Graham Parsons.
Graham Parsons?
What was the fucking band that chick was in Lafayette?
Oh, she was in Dead Boy and the Elephant Man.
No, there was another band though that she was in.
That was the band that you liked.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
I can't
like
remember.
we went to fucking Lafayette to play a show. I can't remember the goddamn band. I'll remember it because I'll fucking flip through this thing
Dude,
and find it. But like,
I love those. I love those. People fucking talk
Well, the
shit
fucking-
about whatever,
the
but
shit
I
thing was
love
like-
those Dax Riggs fucking offshoots.
oh yeah,
man.
this is different though. It was like this is the Generations or the Generationals. They did maybe 2 albums, and she was on the first album as the drummer, and I love that fucking album. It's like I've never heard anybody that ever talked about this fucking band. And then we go out there and play a show in our tour for like a 3-day fucking jump, and we're over there, and they have the fucking album on vinyl. I was like, this is fucking cool. I don't have a fucking record player. I'm not going to buy it. And then as we're leaving, she gives me a fucking T-shirt. And it's like, oh, I was the fucking drummer for this band. It's showing me the album. It's like, I love this fucking band. Why wouldn't you fucking say that shit? She's talking about the Dead Boy thing. It's like, I don't give a fuck
She
about
thought,
that. Like, I wanted.
I'm
to
sure
fucking,
that's who most people talk.
I
to
understand
her about.
that, but it was like
Dead Boy and the
it
Elephant
fucking
Man.
blew me away that I had just met the drummer for a band that I dug so fucking hard for the longest time, like 2 years.
Yeah,
Solid,
the
listening to this fucking album, and it's like. Lead with that, fuck, man! Like, this is so fucking good. Your
Yeah.
fucking album was
But,
so
but
good.
at the same time, it's all a matter of like what you're doing lately.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the time, they were owning Lanyap Records.
They
in
do.
Lafayette.
She still does.
Yeah.
she still runs that shit.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool place.
Yeah.
And they like made for their story that day. They showed our album and stuff like that. It was fucking
Right?
cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
You know what I mean?
They brought our shit there, fucking hung out, and that was the thing. It's like they were super fucking crazy cool.
Yeah.
And then as we're leaving, I find out that she was a drummer for an album that I fucking obsessed over for like a year and a half. It's like,
That's
fuck,
fucking
man. Yeah, I know, right? Like,
Do you
I never saw her again.
do you guys find like we talked about this a little bit earlier, but
Eric Clapton.
yeah,
Flapped
we
in.
saw Clapton.
Yeah, we did together.
Together.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did
Let's
hear
just
about
embellish
this.
the story like more and more. Like
We
DJ
held
and I
hands.
were absolutely
We had to
together.
see
We,
it together.
we,
Yeah.
we came from the back,
No.
we held hands, and we skipped all the way up, and then Eric Clapton took us
Flapped
both by our, Eric Fapton took our hands and brought us up on stage, and we soloed for 5 minutes on Crossroads.
yeah, dude, we just did it, man.
Yeah.
We just did it.
Do you find that when you go other places that you experience like do you find that you get like a little bit maybe more in-depth reception from the audience?
Oh
or
yeah.
Oh,
whatever?
for sure.
Yeah. I
Not
wouldn't
playing
play-
in whenever we're like the special out of town band.
Yes.
you get way more.
we get a lot
yeah.
better reception on
Yeah.
things. So, like
Yeah.
even the Lafayette thing was like
Yeah.
not with them, but I'd gone out to open up for a show of my buddies. He asked me, he's like, I'll drive you. I was like, fuck yeah. The stage had chairs.
Were you at Boom Boom Boom?
Yes, I think it was.
Nice.
I think it was
Freetown
that.
Boom Boom?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that. It was
That's where
steam.
we
It was
played after that.
Steampunk Press Cafe.
Oh,
That's what it was. I think that bitch is shut down now. But it was like you would walk in, it was a bar, but then the stage area had a big ass fucking stage, and they had a billion fucking booths and chairs, but they were all facing the stage. There was like no way to not watch the music
Right.
if you wanted to sit there. Like you didn't have to, but like you faced it. It was great. Like fucking, if you want to be here and you want to go sit in this spot, you listen to the fucking music. You even halfway look like you're looking at the fucking musician, you know? So it felt good, you know?
yeah,
To drive 2 hours out to fucking catch that, you know?
dude.
Yeah, that's the tough part about it. Is like it's like I gotta go. There has to be a destination to get this feeling. I can't just like go to the gig that's like 10, 15,
Yeah.
20
I know,
minutes
right?
from my
Yeah.
house. I have to like drive like 2-3 hours to get that. It's like fuck.
Not to be a
Ah.
a fucking tit, man, but like I do think that like
You fucking tit.
yeah.
Tits.
All right,
Goddamn
never
tit.
mind, dude. I'm
All right.
I feel like you are a tit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am on that little
I feel like I
tit,
want
dude.
to grab you up.
But I do
You're not
think
a tit.
Very
I
soft and
think
squishy.
I think to a certain degree though, like because of the
He looks like it.
fuck you, dude.
No, like, I mean,
Also
like,
warm
you
and
know.
inviting.
Supple,
Yeah.
Supple, dude.
luscious.
Take it as
No,
a compliment.
I do think though that like you know we play like a certain kind of like rock and roll, you know, and I think that to a certain extent we're not entirely well received within like the heavier community. Well,
Right.
it'd be like the stoner rock community or whatever, because we jam, man. We play riffs, we jam.
We do be jamming.
So we do have like a certain element of us that's like where we can ride that line,
Right,
of
yeah.
being like, oh man, we can do some
Man,
heavier
they're
shows.
yeah. Well, maybe they're also a jam band. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
and then we also have this kind of thing where it's like, you know, we can do some like it's like, hey man, if we're like folky or whatever, Americana-y, we can have this
We
band
still make
play
that
with
set
us
happen.
also.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
we can do that too. So we can kind of like ride that line. But the issue is that we're a little too fucking heavy for that certain crowd, right?
Yeah.
And you're a little too soft. For
And
the
we're a
other.
little too soft.
We
for the other
kind of
crowd.
catch that shit, like I was saying before,
All the time.
outside,
Yeah.
where it's like we could do a hardcore show, but our set isn't hardcore.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we can make a song or
could
two
be.
happen. It could be.
Yeah.
We play it fast.
Yeah.
We could play it faster. You
Yeah.
know, like we could scream the
Yeah.
lyrics, you know, but
sometimes it is cool to be the heaviest band on a lineup,
right.
Yeah.
but it's also like timing too. Like you can't just like it's super obvious when you're just like the wild card of the night.
Right.
It's like fuck, we like
What's
we
gonna
fucking,
happen here?
We fucking blew it.
Yeah, it's like, oh shit.
Well, that's, I feel like
dude,
that's another
damn.
thing with ours, with this
Yeah.
fucking band, is that we did that a lot with the last band. Which is like, whatever fucking show, it doesn't matter. We'll go on with sludge bands, we'll go on with fucking heavy metal bands, we'll do whatever. And now it's like we're trying to fucking do shows with bands that we like, that we feel like we mesh with.
That's important.
Yeah.
And that's
It makes
hard
the
too,
night
though,
more
because
enjoyable.
it does. But then you're playing a show every 3 months.
Yeah,
You know, it's
well,
like,
that's
yeah.
true.
There's only like a limited
It's
amount.
very limited on the shit unless you run your own show.
Yeah.
But then at the
But
same
then you're
time,
booking
you want
your
to
own
fucking
show.
yeah, exactly. And you're kind of like
You
when
run
we
out
run our
ideas.
shows, yeah, we bring a lot of bands in from out of town that I like. It's like, well, you know, I got nothing for you. Let's do a show together.
Yeah.
Well, we'll fucking make it happen at you know where. We'll
Yeah.
just fucking do
Yeah.
things. But then yeah, it's like
And-
we turn down shows where it's like you just don't. I don't feel like we're gonna gel right.
And,
I just don't.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, and you know, there's, I mean, you know, this is like one of those like preaching to the choir fucking things, but it's like you have this thing where it's like, oh man, do mixed bills. Dude,
Right,
Get
yeah.
yourself in front of
You can
those
do mixed
audiences.
bills if the energy
Yeah.
increases.
Yes.
Like you have to know how to set the show. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there has certainly been times where mixed bills works.
We've done it too, yes.
Yeah.
But like you have to
But-
know who you're
Yeah.
booking and know where you're playing,
Yeah.
and then be like, "This is how it's gonna go."
Yeah.
You guys play now. You guys play then
The-
this
the-
place.
The
like
crowd
or,
has
you know.
to stay though.
That's
like,
another thing,
That's the
yes.
problem. Is like, oh, we came to see this band,
Right.
but we're done.
Yeah, the bigger
We're
band
out.
always goes at the end.
And then
Maybe
like,
the middle. You know,
It's basically everybody just playing an individual show
To
for
their
their
friends.
own for their own crowd and
and,
girlfriends.
and,
Yes.
and for us, it's the other band.
because I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. It's the
other
I'll be
bands.
there from the beginning. Yeah.
Speaking of doing mixed bills, we should do something.
yeah.
Yeah,
there
why
you go.
not?
Yeah, why the hell not?
Yeah.
You've actually already talked about this shit. We're gonna put it on the fucking.
between us being able to pull nobody, we
Yeah.
should be able to pull
yeah,
somebody.
I think. Yeah.
You'll
You
get
know?
to play it to our girlfriends, and we can play to your
Yeah.
girlfriends.
Oh, there we-
live.
there we
Our
go.
wives won't
Shit.
come.
No, they won't be there.
Or husbands.
It is June.
It is June.
It is June. No, we've talked about this shit before. It's I was telling him, it's like we're having all these fucking bands on. What we need to do is like the person that we would have sitting. Yes, Rehearsal Space Invaders Fest. Like
Yeah.
so,
that'd be
the
cool.
person that we used to get in touch with for the Drifter Hotel is now running all the fucking shows at Parasite. Parasite does all ages. They do whole days of things. We could set something up like that. Like we could make a fucking eclectic mix of things. You know. And it's free, so
we-
no, you fucking
Wow.
get the fuck. Sell your
We
merch.
would
That's how you make
happily-
money. You
Yeah.
know, like
We would happily do anything. That's the fucking.
same.
Whoa.
That's
Whoa.
the
Price.
Yeah. Well,
Ah.
yeah. Well, I'll have to.
All right, well, I'm pissing.
Let's end this because we're
All right,
at
are we done?
109 right now.
Yeah.
109.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
All right, guys.
Well, cool.
Part
We did
2
it.
was the
Part
shit.
2
Yeah,
was
nice,
great.
nice,
This might be the
great.
part 1. Who fucking knows?
Why not both?
No, we're doing the fucking real one.
Nice.
I'll release this later. This will be Patreon, which we don't have.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, all right,
So
we'll
it'll be regular.
we're gonna go unless we decide to have part 3.
God
All
damn it.
right. See you guys later.
Bye.
I fucking mama knew.
Huh. You want to start this
Hold
off?
on. No.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me fucking tighten things up.
Oh.
Okay, that's good.
She's loose.
Shit.
You got it.
Whatever. No, everything's fucked up. Let's go.